Hey everyone, we are now live. Welcome to the webinar. Now, I'm just gonna straight up jump right into it. And to be honest, you guys have probably been to a bunch of other webinars, right? You've been to 50, hundreds of other webinars, and some of you are pretty new. But the main question probably all of you are asking is this webinar worth your time? Now, I'll be completely honest with you out there. Some of the webinars out there, they're just a complete waste of time. It's just a straight up pitch fest. Try to pitch you something that you don't even need, and it's just a horrific show. But let me just tell you, with the same information that I'm about to show you right now, with the information that we're giving you in this live webinar, you can straight up go ahead and put this into action and just succeed straight up. And we've actually ran this webinar once before, and the crazy amount of results we've been getting have been piling in. And this is one of the results. We have many results, but these are just some of the results that we've been getting just by people coming and attending this live webinar. We have Ed over here who's made his first $150 a week using a Shopify store with the same exact information that we're about to show you right now. Over here, we have someone making his first sale ever on Shopify and made his first dollar by just watching this webinar. Over here, this is actually one of our own stores with the same exact information that we're going to be giving you. We have a store right now making over $200 a day, and we created this store in less than 3 months. So in 3 months, we made a store that's making us $6,000 a month, and we're going to straight up give you that same exact formula in this live webinar. We also have some of our crazy high-end students using some of our tactics that we're showing you that scaled up to $1,000 a day in revenue in a store. Now guys, if you knew how to build high converting Shopify stores, if you knew how to get traffic or visitors to your site for free, and if you knew how to make sure people love what you're selling, could you make money and grow your business like these guys did? That's a big fat yes. If you knew everything that these guys did, if you knew every single thing that these guys know, could you do what they did? That's just a straight up yes. That's an absolute yes. Now with Shopify, even if you have no idea what it is, that's totally fine. Or if you have some idea what it is, that's good too. But this isn't theory. Shopify, dropshipping, it isn't theory. It's a simple process that allows you to grow fast, regardless of any loophole businesses. This is not a loophole business. This actually has existed for centuries, and we're going to show you exactly what I mean by that once we hop into the training. Now, by sticking to the end of this webinar, you're going to be going through this, and you're going to cut the brutal learning curve that comes into creating your own online business or online Shopify store. Now, after today's webinar, creating a Shopify store, getting people to your store, and selling your items will be common sense and easy for you. Now, my goal for you in this web class is I'm going to show you exactly how to build a 200-day Shopify store using free methods. That's right, with zero upfront investment, with zero cost. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to build a $200 a day Shopify e-commerce store. Now, I'm also going to show you how to build a dropshipping business. Even if you have no idea what it is, I'm going to show you exactly what dropshipping is. We're going to break it down into in-depth detail and show you exactly how to be profitable with it. And we're also going to show you how to scale this business from $200 a day to $10,000 a month or even 7 figures. Now, by the end of this webinar, you'll be able to get thousands and thousands of dollars in sales without any crazy big investments. That's right, guys, without any crazy big investments. Now, you might be saying that we're crazy, that this sounds crazy, this is get rich quick, this is BS. Well, it does sound crazy, but it's not. We have people making $16,000 a month, $250,000 a year, $200 a day, $8,000 a month, just by using the simple tactics that we're about to show you. This is not get rich quick. This is a straight up business model that people have been doing for literally years, but using the platform Shopify, which we're going to be showing you, just made it so much more easier for beginners like you and me. Now, if you guys stick with me until the end, I'm going to hook you guys up with 3 awesome and fantastic bonuses. The first bonus, we're going to give you about high converting niches. All of our high converting niches and industries that we made Shopify stores in, we're going to give you complete access to that. Secondly, we're going to give you complete access to our 7-day Shopify SEO course. So again, we're just going to give you a free course just by attending live. We're just a big thank you. We're just going to show you exactly what we do. And thirdly, we're going to show you exactly how to get sales using free traffic methods on your Shopify and e-commerce stores. That's right, you don't need to spend any money on ads. We're going to show you exactly what you need to do to start generating sales on your Shopify and e-commerce store. Now, this is a quick little introduction to me and my relationship with Shopify and all that stuff. It's pretty much, I've been doing internet marketing for 4 to 5 years, and when I started, I had no idea what I was doing. I was jumping around from loophole business to loophole business. I was doing Amazon affiliate, I was doing SEO, I was doing like consultation, I was a Facebook marketer. I was literally doing everything, and because I was focusing on everything, I had literally made no money. And it wasn't until I focused on one thing that's when I started to get where I wanted to be. And I learned this one thing by working at a gas station selling car wax. Now, this was probably for about 8 months. I sold car wax at gas stations. So people who would go pump their gas, I had 30 seconds to pitch them a car wax, right? And something interesting that I learned about this, and this is something that you learn in sales, is you have to always focus on one thing, and that one thing is your main objective you want to get. And the main objective, right, for me when I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, is to make money, right? So if you want to make money, you got to literally focus on one thing and laser focus into it. You can't be trying to do a whole bunch of stuff at once. Like for this example, if I wanted to go pitch a person pumping a gas, I have to pitch to that person. I can't pitch to 12 other people at once. And that's something very important that I learned. And when I learned that, I decided to laser focus on one thing, and I focused purely on Shopify. I just decided, I'm going to do this. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to master this platform. So I focused purely on Shopify, and I made my first 100 grand by the time I was 18 years old. I left college to do internet marketing full time, and it was just happy days until then, because all that happened was I committed and I laser focused on one thing, and that one thing was Shopify. So enough about me, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys a quick 2-minute introduction to dropshipping and how it actually how it existed for literally centuries. Now, it's very, very similar to what retail stores are doing. Retail stores like Target, Kmart, Walmart, it's very similar to what they're doing. Now, what these guys do, what Walmart does, what Target does, what Kmart does, retail stores, they do not manufacture any products. They don't make it. They don't have their own manufacturing, right? All they do is they buy low and they sell high. They buy something for $1,000 and then they sell it for $1,500. That's all they do. But the bad thing about retail stores and brick and mortar businesses is that it had overhead costs. Now, what if you can duplicate this same exact process? This is a process that has been literally working for centuries. Walmart has been up for over 100 years, right? Like this is not something new, right? Buying low and selling high in your own store. Now, what if you can remove the overhead expenses, right? And you can easily do that with dropshipping. Dropshipping and retail stores is literally the same thing, but dropshipping has one up the retail stores. And the reason for that is it's the same thing with dropshipping and Shopify stores, is that you do not manufacture the products, you buy low, you sell high, and you don't have any overhead expenses. Launching a Shopify store is literally costs you $0. It's just zero investment required. You don't need to spend millions and millions of dollars building an actual store, building a business. You don't need to do any of that. You can literally duplicate what these big billion-dollar companies are doing with no overhead expenses. And this is exactly what dropshipping is. And pretty much, you don't deal with any manufacturing. You don't even deal with the product. The beautiful thing about this is there's going to be a wholesaler which you can purchase from, and we're going to show you exactly what that is. Now, in this example, the wholesaler is going to be a store called AliExpress, which we're going to jump into in a second. Now, once you pop up your Shopify store, again, with zero investment required, and with the free traffic methods that we're going to show you, people are going to be coming to your store that want to buy your items and buy your products. Now, let's just say if someone comes in, buys your purchase, gets a retail purchase for $1,500, right? They want to buy something for your store for $1,500. What do? You don't have, you're basically working from home. You don't have an inventory. You don't have any of that. So what do? You go ahead to the wholesaler and you purchase it for $1,000, and the wholesaler deals with the manufacturing and deals with the shipping, and you're left with over $500 in profit. Do you guys understand what happens right there? You don't have any inventory, you don't have any upfront costs, you have no overhead. That's why you're basically acting as a retailer like Kmart, like Target, like Walmart, like these guys are doing, but with zero overhead expenses. Now, this was the absolute game changer for me, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did over here. Now, this is one of this is one of our stores that we made. I'm just gonna pop it up here, right? And this is basically a gaming store selling computer equipment and stuff like that. Now, basically, what I learned was if I get people coming to my store, buying my product, right? And when if they go ahead and buy my product for $14.95, which I'm going to show you exactly over here. So if I go ahead and I want to shop this for example, let's just say I want to purchase this over here. So this is the $14.95, right? Someone comes in and buys this from me. I now have $14.95 in my account plus the shipping information. So if I'm a brand new customer and if I want to add to cart, I have to go in, I fill in my shipping details, and I pay them the $14.95. Now, once that's done, what do I go ahead and do? I go to a store called AliExpress. Now, AliExpress, I'm going to whip it out over here, is basically, it's the eBay of China. That's basically what it is. There's literally thousands and thousands of manufacturers, and all you gotta do is buy low and sell high. So I'm gonna go ahead and type in the item that the guy purchased, which was wired gaming mouse. And here we go. This is the same exact product that the person purchased from our store. So what we go ahead and do is if this person purchased it for $14.95, we already have the money. This is the same thing that's over here, but on a smaller scale. The person gives us the money. Right, we now have the money, and then from the money that they give us, we go ahead and purchase it over here. So now we're literally left with $10 in profit. Now, guys, the person gives us the shipping information. All we gotta do is go to add to cart, buy it, and then once we buy it, we don't even have to deal with anything. All we gotta do is pop in the shipping information and pay the manufacturer $4.68. And once we do that, it's very simple, and and that's it. You're literally left with $10 in profit from one item. I've never seen this gaming mouse. I've never seen this item. You don't deal with any inventory. You don't deal with the shipping, and you don't deal with the manufacturing. All you have to do is pop up your store and find the right customer. And literally, this is the game changer. This was the game changer for me, and this is how I scaled my business up so quickly. Buying low and selling high, but with zero overhead expenses. Now, literally how committing to this process and how laser focusing to it changed it all for me. Now, this is my simple dropshipping process. I'm going to straight up show you, and I'm going to show you, and you can duplicate it. You're going to find people who are passionate about something. So again, if you stay until the end of this webinar, we're going to give you a list of niches and a list of industries that you can go ahead and duplicate. Now, if you find people who are passionate about something, you can easily sell them what they want without any effort. If people love dogs, for example, if they love the dog breed Great Danes, they will easily buy a Great Dane necklace because they just love it. And then with the money that they give you, you can go ahead and buy it low and ship it to them with no investment required. Now, figuring this out with free traffic methods, within a month, I was at $10,000 a month. And within a couple months after that, I was at $20,000 a month, all from free traffic. With zero investment required, I just blew this up. Now, to scale even further, that's where I incorporated paid traffic methods. So that's when I started advertising on Facebook. That's when I started advertising on YouTube. And I went from $20,000 a month to $100,000 a month in sales. And it's just absolutely crazy. And this is just some of the results that we've been getting. We're getting $35,000 a month in sales, $12,000, $1,100 a month in sales. Now, this is why you straight up need to commit to dropshipping. The reason this works so well is because it is literally your own business. You have complete control over the sites. You have 100% complete control of what you do with the site, and you own the sites. You're not dependent on a single person. You're not dependent on a single paycheck. You have literally no inventory required. You have no manufacturing costs. You don't even have to see the product, and you can literally get started with zero experience. That's why dropshipping is the way to go. It's literally what Walmart, Kmart, Target, those big guys are doing, but on a smaller scale and on the scale that we don't have any overhead expenses. You don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars building a store or doing any of that because Shopify takes care of it for you. Now, this is just some of the results that we've been getting. $1,000 a day, $11,000 a month, and it's just been absolutely crazy, guys. So enough of this talk. Let's just jump right into it. Now, we have three major keys that we're going on here. First key is going to show you how to pick your niche and build your store with literally zero experience. Now, key number two, we're going to go ahead and find people who love your niche and get sales from it for free. So firstly, we're going to build your store with zero investment. We're going to show you how to get sales for free, and then we're going to show you how to scale this business to $10,000 a month or even more. So first, let's look at this. If you want to look at niches, if you just straight up stay until the end of this webinar, we're going to be sending you an email, and we're going to be giving you the exact niches that we use to become profitable. So if you stay until the end of this, we're already going to give you 101 most profitable niches. We're just going to straight up give that to you for free just by attending this live webinar. Now that's out of the way, how you might be wondering what actually Shopify is. Now, pretty much Shopify is one of the biggest and probably the best e-commerce softwares out there that pretty much built the store for you, drag and drop builder. You can literally create a store, you can literally create a site in less than an hour, right? Just by dragging and dropping, uploading some pictures, and it already has all the checking information, the cart information. You really don't even have to know a single bit of coding. It has everything you need to know. It has its own cart information. It has its own order information. It has its own analytics. It literally has everything you need to know about your store, and you don't even have to have a single bit of coding knowledge at all. And it's just a drag and drop builder. You can literally create your first high converting Shopify store, e-commerce store in less than an hour, and it gives you, and you don't need to deal with anything after that. It automatically connects you to a merchant processor. It automatically connects you to like a shipping or an order, like a CMS. It already deals with everything and also deals with the analytics. Now, it also has a Shopify app store. So again, if it's missing some features, if you need, for example, if you want to do some email marketing, or if you want to do some more advanced stuff, you can easily go in the Shopify app store, which is very similar to like the Apple Store or the Play Store, and just download a couple apps on your store, and you'll be good to go. Now, there's literally a bunch of e-commerce stores out there. Now, you're probably wondering why use Shopify over these guys. Well, these guys, it's a pain in the butt. It's a huge pain because it's not as simple as Shopify. Shopify is just literally the way to go. You don't need to know any coding for Shopify. You can literally just go in, drag and drop, and literally one of like the top sellers, the top e-commerce merchants in the world right now are using Shopify. It's an $11 billion company. They know what they're doing, and they do have the number one e-commerce store platform out there. So guys, use Shopify. Shopify is the way to go, and to get started, it's for free. Just go ahead and get started. It's a zero investment required. Now, if you want to go ahead and actually sell your products after you build your store, and let's just go ahead and do this together live. So let's just say I want to look for a product. I pull up my sheet that you're going to be getting. So if you stay until the end of this webinar, you'll be getting a PDF. And what I pretty much want to go after is I want to go after Great Danes, which is a type of breed, which is a type of like a dog breed, right? And I want to look around and see what's available on AliExpress. And let's just see. This looks pretty interesting over here. So this is a Great Dane necklace that I can buy for $5, and I can most likely sell for $15 or $20, right? And what I want to go ahead and do right now is, after I build my store with it, right? Again, build my e-commerce Shopify store with it, I want to go ahead and start driving free traffic and get free visitors to my store using social media. And guys, literally 78% of your sales will come from social media, if not more. So there's a basic strategy you can do. So let's just say after I create my Shopify store for Great Danes, I can go ahead right now, go to Facebook and start posting about it, right? And start posting about my Great Dane necklace. Now, this is very, very simple. Once I post this Great Dane necklace over here, right, it's going to start getting traction. It's going to start getting visitors. Like this post over here already has 171 likes, has 32 shares, it has like 30 comments. And what it does, and guys, look, this goes the same exact necklace over here. You can go ahead. This is a Shopify store right now. The same exact necklace over here that you posted on Facebook. Right now, it's going to be sold for... Right now, it's being sold for $19.70. So right now, literally, if you want to go ahead, if you want to get this, you can get this for $4.99, so for $5, and you can go ahead and easily sell it for $19.70. So that's literally just a $15 profit in your pocket right there. And all you gotta do, it's very, very simple. Just post a couple times, maybe 2-3 times a week with your Shopify store. Just make Just make a Great Dane or make a Facebook page regarding your niche. And all you gotta do is post a picture of it, post a post of it, and it'll start getting traction and visitors. And that's pretty much it. Right? You post 2 to 3 times a week and you're good to go. There's also, you can do the same exact thing with Twitter. Same exact thing with Twitter. Go through the same exact methods that we talked about. Also, something that works even better is Pinterest. So let's go over Pinterest right over here. If you look at the Great Dane necklace, again, here you go. Just pop in Great Dane necklace. There are people who are looking for this. There are people who love Great Danes and will absolutely buy this. And there you go. This is the same exact product that we looked at. And if you go to visit over here, it's going to be taken to a Shopify store. Guys, again, people are buying this for $19.95, so they're buying it for $20, and it's the same exact thing that you can buy from AliExpress for $5. So guys, that's the $15 profit, all from free traffic. Now, it's very, very simple. If one sale, right, you make $35, right, just one sale a day, $35 a day, that's an easy $1,000 a month in profit in your pocket, right? Now, how do you actually go ahead and make money from this? So because $10, $20 is not a lot, right? But what about this? What if one sale is $10 to $20 in profit, right? Let's just say like this Great Dane over here, a necklace over here. So you can easily buy this for $5, and you can easily go ahead and sell it for $20. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but what if you get 5 sales a day? You get 5 sales a day. That's $50 a day in your pocket, and that's $1,500 a month. Right? That's like a part-time job right there. But what if you get 10 sales a day, right? You post on Twitter, you post on Facebook, you post on Pinterest. What if you get 10 sales a day? That's an easy $6,000 a month. That's a full-time job right there just by selling 10 of these necklaces a day. You don't deal with manufacturing. You don't deal with any upfront costs. You don't deal with the shipping. You literally deal with nothing. And that's the beauty of drop shipping. Now, what if you get a bit more crazy and get 30 sales a day? That's literally $18,000 a month, or almost $250,000 a year, just by selling this dog necklace over here. You sell it to people who love Great Danes by just posting about it on Facebook, by posting about it on Twitter. And if you want to reach this level, you got to start running some paid ads, which is very, very simple. Now, guys, I'll be honest with you guys over here. If, for example, if 100 people visit your site, all those 100 people will not buy. On average, there's 68% of people who enter your store and add stuff to their cart, they do not buy. And that's what's called an abandoned cart. Now, guys, to elaborate on this, let's just imagine this for a second. Let's just say you own a Walmart. You own a retail store. Someone walks into your store with the intention to buy something. They spend 30 to 45 minutes looking around, going aisle to aisle, seeing what you got in stock, and fills up their cart with goods. Like, they add to their cart, they like this necklace, they want to buy that shirt, they want to buy whatever. They fill their cart up with a bunch of goods. Now they're ready to check out. They walk towards the cashier, right? As they're willing to walk towards the cashier and check out, they get distracted. They leave their cart and they leave their store. And that's what literally 68% of people doing online. Now, it's way, way, way more easier to get distracted over the computer or on the internet than it is in an actual store. But just imagine that pain. You're literally missing out on 68% of your revenue. 68% of people who add an item to the checkout or add an item to their cart do not finish. So people come to your store, right? They add stuff to their cart, they go to the checkout page, but they run away. Why is that? Literally 7 out of 10 people who do that, they put money in your hand and then they take it away. Now, what if you could recover only half of these abandoned carts? Right? Is there a way to do this? Now, it's very, very simple. If you're doing all this work, right? If you're posting, if you're doing all this stuff, you're doing all this hard work, people come to your store and your goal is to make 10 sales a day. That's your goal. But you can't get 10 sales a day because people are abandoning the cart. 68% of people come in, abandon the cart. Now, what if you can cut that number in half? What if you can only make it 50? What if you only make it 40% or 30% of people abandoning the cart? It's very simple. You can easily do this with text message marketing. If someone comes into your store right now, right? If someone comes into your store, for example, someone came into my gaming store over here that I showed you earlier, or the Great Dane store, they add stuff to their cart and they leave, they instantly get a text message on their mobile phone and that links them right back to their saved cart. Now this makes it absolutely crazy good because mobile phones have a 99% open rate. So guys, let's just imagine this. People come to your store, they add stuff to the cart, they go to the checkout, and then they get distracted. That's 68%, 68 to 77% of your store. That's on average what happens. If you do all the hard work, if you do the Facebook post, the Twitter, the Pinterest, run some ads, that's on average what will happen to your store. 68 to 77% of people will run away after they add to their cart. Now what if, when the person is running away, 10 or 20 minutes after they receive a text message reminding them, text message on their phone reminding them that they did not complete the checkout, and straight up takes them right back to their safe cart. Let's just go back to the Walmart analogy for a second. If the guy gets distracted at Walmart, he gets a text message on his phone from the owner of Walmart saying, "Hey, you forgot your cart. We saved it for you in the customer service area." So as soon as the person walks into the Walmart store again, the same cart that they wanted to check out, they receive that same exact cart because their cart is saved. And what this happens is it dramatically increases the conversion rates. People will buy this so much more. So after they abandon the cart, after they run away, they get a text message on their phone going right back to your store, right back to the same exact cart that they had, same exact items, and they can easily get redirected to the checkout page, and that's profit and that's bank for you. Now this is not a straight up if at this point. This is just a fact. This is just a straight up fact. If you're making $1,500 a month and with a 40% increase of abandoned carts, that's an easy $600 a month recovered. What about if you're doing $5,000 a month? If you want to do $5,000 a month, if you increase that by abandoned cart by 40%, that's an easy $2,000 a month recovered. Same thing, and I can just go on and on like this. But guys, combining the abandoned carts with this over here, right? With this over here is absolutely crazy. So let's just say if you want to make $1,500 a month, or let's just say if you want to make just a measly 10 sales a day. 10 sales a day with the same exact traffic methods that we just showed you, right? But 68% of those people abandon the cart. Now the way you can boost that, right, is by using abandoned cart recovery like SMS to increase your abandoned cart rate by crazy. So if your current sales are $150 a day, right, that's $5,000 a month, a 40% increase, a 40% abandoned cart recovery rate is an additional $2,000 a month. This is absolutely crazy over here. We're literally breaking down the math for you guys of how easy it is to literally create your first Shopify store, okay? Create your first Shopify store you're creating your first e-commerce store using Shopify. How to get sales using free traffic methods like using Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. You can easily get sales using that by just posting 2 to 3 times a week, right? And we're also going to show you, we're breaking down the math of that, of this is what's going to happen in the perfect world. In the perfect world, 10 sales a day, that's $6,000 a month. But to be honest, we're not living in the perfect world right now. People do get distracted. So people coming to your store, let's just say 100 people come into your store, 7 of them on average will not purchase from you. And that's not because they don't like you. It's because they get distracted very, very, very easily. And that's why you can easily combine what we just showed you with abandoned cart recovery like SMS, right, which is called SMS Blitz. If you use this, you can easily recover more carts, and if you recover more carts, there's more money in the bank for you. And it's very, very simple because you guys are working really hard. You're posting a couple times a week, and it's gonna suck if people don't buy from you. And that's why you need to set up this abandoned cart sequence so people come and get what you need. And it's the same exact thing. And it's just not an if at this one. It's a straight up fact. We've broken down the math for you. We've shown you exactly what you need to do. Now let's just clear things up over here. Okay? You have no inventory. You have no manufacturing costs. And you have zero upfront investment. There's no mystery over here. This makes absolute sense. Now this is a literal map to 6 and 7 figures. Someone comes to your store. They pay you $1,500. They give you their shipping information and they give you their money. With the money that they give you, you go ahead, you go to the wholesaler, you go to the guy, pay him $1,000. They take care of the manufacturing, they take care of the inventory, they take care of the shipping. Now, that leaves you with $500 in profit just by referring the client. just by getting a customer, and that's it. That's a little math to 6 and 7 figures. Now it's not an if at this point. It's a straight up fact. With one sale, okay, if you sell one dog necklace, that's on average $10 to $20 in profit. If you get 5 sales a day, that's an easy $1,500 a month in your pocket. If you get 10 sales a day, right, at $20 a pop, that's an easy $6,000 a month of profit in your pocket. If you get 30 sales a day, that's an easy $18,000 a month in your pocket. This is no mystery. It straight up makes sense. Now you might be wondering if this is 30 days simple. Can you go ahead, make a Shopify store in less than an hour? Can you pick your niche with the list of PDF that we're going to give you? Can you get some sales using the free traffic method that I just showed you? Can you do that tonight? That's an absolute yes. The straight up answer is, let's just do this right now. You guys have 2 options over here. Your first option is you go ahead and do this on your own. You spend your entire year learning and testing, and you spend your entire rest of your year making the same amount you did last year. Now your second option is you get it done right in the next 30 days by being coached and directed by someone who has done it successfully over and over again. This way you skip the massive cash loss and you skip the wasted time. You do this with guidance, with no risk and no theory. That's why when you guys hop into Ecom Traffic Secrets, for your beginners out there, you're going to have A to Z understanding of how to make your Shopify store and get your first sale in the next 30 days. Now for you veterans out there, we're also going to show you how to grow your brand and scale your store to 7 figures. We're going to show you how to become a huge authority. Now this consists of 6 complete weeks of training. We're going to show you how to find winning products and audiences, how to build a store in less than an hour from scratch, and then how to get customers for free. And we're also going to show you a step-by-step system of how we use paid traffic to scale to 6 and 7 figures. Now, this is A to Z from zero. The 6 complete weeks of training is from zero understanding. We're gonna get you from picking your niche and building your store all the way to scaling and building your brand and scaling and building your business to 6 and 7 figures. Now, week number 1, we're gonna go over picking your niche and picking your industry. We're gonna show you how to pick a niche that you'll absolutely love working in. We're gonna show you easy to sell products, right? I'm also gonna show you how to drop ship these products efficiently, so you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about the shipping. You don't have to worry about whether or not the customer receives the item. We're going to show you worry-free exactly how to do that. And we're also going to, week number 2, we're going to show you how to create your first Shopify store. So over the shoulder, we're going to build a brand new Shopify store with you guys. Over the shoulder from scratch. We're also going to show you how to make it so that's high converting. So people go in your store, they're impressed. They're impressed with your brand. They're impressed with your store, so they buy more from you. Week number 3, we go ahead and get customers, get our first sale using free traffic methods. We're going to show you how to use Pinterest. We're going to show you how to use Facebook more in depth than we just showed you, and how to use other social media platforms to get sales without spending a single dollar. Now, week number 4, we're getting ready to build the Goliath business, and that's scaling to 6 or 7 figures. Now, we're going to show you how to find the best audience to market to. We're going to show you how to find people who would absolutely kill for your products. They were raving fans. They absolutely love what you're selling. And this is going to be the foundation of your 7-figure Shopify store. And week number 5, we're going to go over our 7-figure step-by-step ad blueprint. So we're going to show you exactly how to scale your store just by spending $5 to $10 a day on ads. Right? After you start making some initial sales using free traffic, we're going to show you exactly how to get 5 to 10, how to scale your business using $5 to $10 a sale in ads. I'm going to show you the same exact step-by-step ad blueprint to do that. Now, week number 6, we're going to work on maximum monetization. This is where we're going to go over the abandoned cart sequence that I showed you earlier using the SMS. We're going to show you exactly how to get the most out of every visitor. We're going to show you how to increase your brand and authority using SMS. We're going to show you how to build a huge following of raving fans who absolutely love your brand and love your store. Now, to be honest, guys, you'll get more done in these 6 weeks than in 10 years trying to do this out and figure this out yourself. And guys, on top of that, once you guys hop into Ecom Traffic Secrets, we're going to hook you guys up a full year's access to SMS Blitz, which is the SMS abandoned cart recovery app that we showed you earlier. So this is a recovery app where they get a text message if they leave, and they drive, and you can literally double your income just by having this application. Now, guys, we're also going to hook you up, guys, with another bonus of weekly coaching webinars. So at the end of each week, we're going to give you the weekly coaching webinar, so literally no one will be left behind. It's going to be step by step. At the end of each week, we're going to hold a live coaching webinar. Now, we're also going to give you access to our Facebook mastermind. So you can go in and actually talk to like-minded people who are doing the same exact thing as you are. And we're going to show you exactly what you need to do and just surround you with people who are successful, and you can ask them all the questions you have. And we're also going to give you complete access to a Shopify SEO accelerator course. So this is another free traffic method way, how to use SEO, how to leverage Google on your store to get traffic and get sales for free. And that's not it, guys. We're also going to give you our abandoned cart secrets course. So we are giving you a full year's access to the SMS Blitz abandoned cart recovery app, but we're also going to give you a full-on course with literally like dozens and dozens of videos that show you how to reduce your abandoned carts and increase your profits and double your income without spending a single dollar on ads. So to sum it up, guys, all this up together, the full year access to abandoned cart recovery app, the Shopify SEO course, the abandoned cart recovery course, the Facebook mastermind, the weekly webinars, and the handheld 6-week accelerator, all the real world value of that, it's an easy $7,000 that we can charge for this. Now, guys, you do the math. If you learn one thing, and that one thing is to make $200 a day, right, on Shopify, and that's pretty much selling 10 necklaces. If you send 10 of these dog necklaces a day, right, would it be worth the $7,000 price point? Guys, you just do the math. $200 a day, that's $6,000 a month in profit right there in your pocket. And that's an absolute steal. But guys, the standard price of this, it's going to be $9.97. Now, guys, since you guys showed up live, since you guys came on live on the webinar and stick throughout this, we're going to give you a special webinar price. We're going to give you a special webinar price. Now, guys, since you jumped live into the webinar right now, since you just came on, you committed this time, we're also going to give you access to the complete webinar price, which is only $297. Now, guys, with the same exact information, people have been absolutely killing it. People have been getting $16,000 a month in sales, $250,000 a year in sales, $200 in sales, $8,000 a month, $1,100 a month, $1,100 a month, $1,000 a day, $35,000. Guys, I can just go on and on and on about the crazy results that people have been getting with Shopify and with e-commerce. Now, with this webinar price, special webinar price, we're also going to hook you guys up with a 30-day action-based guarantee. Guys, so that means if you join in, you take action, you build your store, you do what we tell you, right, which we're so confident that will work. And if you do all that, and if you don't make any money with it, we're going to give you a 30-day action-based guarantee, right? So if you want your money back, we'll straight up give it to you. No, like, we're just going to straight up give that money back to you. And really the only risk over here for you guys is you play around with theory for a year and you fail, try to make your own Shopify store alone, you go ahead and you fail, and then you come back and you want to get this for 3 times the price or 2 times the price. Now, this is exactly where you're going to be getting. The real world value of this price, we can easily charge $7,000 for this. And the actual price of this off webinar, so because you're on the webinar right now, I'm going to give you access to a special webinar price. But off the webinar, it's usually $9.97 because we're giving you a bunch of stuff. And the special webinar price, because you guys are live right now, we're going to give you access to the entire course, all the bonuses that I showed you above, all just one-time payment of $297. And on top of that, we're going to hook you guys up with a 30-day action-based guarantee. So with the action-based guarantee, you go ahead. We're so confident this is going to work. We're going to give you access to all the information. We're going to have you do it. And then once you do it, and for whatever reason you don't make money, just ask for your money back, send an email to our support staff, and then you'll get it. Easy as that. Now, guys, I just have one simple question for you guys. There's literally no risk for joining in right now. There's literally no risk. The only risk here is you don't join in and you cut back on where you could be in the next 30 days. So, guys, you got to imagine where you could be in the next 30 days with this knowledge and with this path, using and completely understanding dropshipping and completely understanding how to get people to your store, get traffic, and how to reduce your abandoned carts, all for just one price of $297, which is an absolute steal. So guys, go to ecomtrafficsecrets.io. There should be a button that pops up out of here. Click on it, check out, because after the webinar is done, we're going to shut this down. We're going to shut off the special webinar price, and we're going to boost it back up to $9.97. Now guys, we are going to have a quick Q&A session over here, and there's some questions that people are asking, and we're going to answer those questions right now. Now some of the questions that we've been getting is it free to make your Shopify store? Yes. Shopify actually has a 30-day free trial, right? So you can go ahead, make your free store, complete access, like literally no one's going to be limiting you at all. Free 30-day trial, and it's very, very simple and easy to do. So once you go into Shopify, once you guys hop into Ecom Traffic Secrets, we're going to give you a special link, and with that link, you can get a free complete access, a 30-day complete access to the Shopify platform, absolutely for free. So just and that's it. It's very, very simple. So really starting this out, getting started, costs you $0. There's zero investment required. You don't need to make money. You don't need to spend any money to create your store, right? And on top of that, even if you have no idea what Shopify is, week number 2, we build the store together. This is all over the shoulder. So if you have no idea how to pick your niche, we're going to do that over the shoulder. If you have no idea how to build your store, don't worry, we're going to do that over the shoulder. We're going to create a store together, and you're going to literally duplicate exactly what we do over the shoulder. If you have no idea how to get sales using free traffic, don't worry, we're going to show you that over the shoulder. We're going to show you exactly what you need to do. If you don't know how to start doing ads, how to start scaling your store, don't need to worry about any of that. We're going to show you exactly what you need to do over the shoulder. And everything is done over the shoulder with you guys, with zero investment required, with zero upfront costs, and that's it, guys. You're all good to go. And on top of that, since you're getting full complete year's access to SMS Blitz, which is the abandoned cart recovery app, you can easily go ahead and get this. The full year's access is $564. So this is just a complete steal. And even with that, right, you won't have any cost for you whatsoever. You're gonna have zero cost, right? Jumping into this, there's zero cost to get started. The Shopify store is free. Dropshipping model is free. You don't have any inventory costs. You don't have any You don't have any manufacturing costs. You don't have any like Shopify costs at all. You have zero cost, and on top of that, we're giving you a full year's access to a free application that can literally double or even triple your monthly sales just by recovering abandoned carts. We're going to give you complete access to that for free. So literally there's zero investment required, zero upfront cost, and on top of all this, we're going to be getting a 30-day action-based guarantee. So this is a complete no-brainer. This is literally a complete no-brainer. You get access to all this information. After you get access to all this information, if you don't make your money, and guys, we're going to be giving you access on how to get sales for free. That's absolutely crazy. Now, we're also going to show you in the course how to get sales with paid traffic, which is much, much, much faster and much more reliable. But we'll be showing you how to get traffic for free so you can start making a couple dollars with zero upfront investment. And which is so incredibly awesome that we can show you guys. So right, on top of this, there's zero investment to get required. There's zero risk. And on top of that, 30-day action-based guarantee just makes it absolutely weird not to jump into this right now. This makes it absolutely weird. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, there's zero upfront investment to get required, and the way the Shopify dropshipping model is right now, it's absolutely booming. Dropshipping is booming. E-commerce is booming. Amazon actually is one of the biggest e-commerce stores right now, and it's going to become the first $1 trillion company. So right now, that just shows you that e-commerce is booming. Toys R Us just got bankrupt because no one's going to retail stores. Everyone is buying from e-commerce stores. So you guys need to jump into e-commerce. You guys need to have your own Shopify store, and you need to have your own dropshipping store. And the reason why dropshipping stores is way, way, way better than anything else is because, again, zero upfront investment, zero manufacturing costs, zero inventory costs, like zero anything cost. All you're doing is buying low and you're selling high, just like every other retailer is doing. But retailers are going bankrupt right now. Retailers are going bankrupt because no one is going to retail, because e-commerce is booming. Amazon is becoming the first $1 trillion company, while Toys R Us is going just literally went bankrupt. Right? So you guys need to position yourselves in a way, and we're giving you complete access to this. This makes it an absolutely no-brainer. You get access to complete A to Z Shopify training course. You're going to get complete access to abandoned cart recovery course. You're going to get complete access to all this awesome stuff, all wrapped around the 30-day action-based guarantee package. Now, guys, that's it. We're not going to be keeping this webinar price up for longer. We're actually going to be shutting down this webinar very, very soon. Thanks for you guys for actually jumping on board. Because you guys stayed until the end of the webinar, which is now, you're going to be getting complete access to the 3 awesome goodies that we showed you. You're going to be getting access to the PDF, the course, and the knowledge. We're just going to be getting that. And guys, you'll be doing yourself a favor by just jumping on board, because e-commerce is booming. There's literally zero investment required in this, and we literally broke down the math in front of your eyes. If you sell 10 of those necklaces a day, if you literally sell 10 of those necklaces a day, or 10 of anything a day in that price range, you can easily go ahead and make $200 to $300 a day in profit in your bank. And that's it, guys. That's very, very simple. And the way you can do that so fast is because e-commerce is booming. And we're giving you complete access to this information. We gave you complete access to like first class tickets to this e-commerce boom that's happening right now, all wrapped around the 30-day action-based guarantee and free trial. Guys, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the webinar. We're going to be shutting down right now. We're going to keep the webinar price up for the next hour just for you guys to come in and jump in. But after this, we're going to be shutting it down, and the actual price is going to go up from $297 to $997. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys got a lot out of this, and I'll see you inside Ecom Traffic Secrets.